welcome back to another episode of the Rebel Rant series. I'm your host, and today we'll be continuing our discussion on breaking barriers and being ahead of the curve, but with a slightly different angle. In our past episodes, we talk about the emergence of artificial intelligence, psychological marketing, and other topics related to staying ahead of the curve. Today, we're going to talk about something that is often overlooked when it comes to success, and that is failure. I know this might sound counterintuitive. We're here to talk about being successful, but not failing, right? But here's the thing, failure is a natural part of the process, and it is something that everyone experiences at some point. The difference between those who are successful and those who are not is how they handle failure. I know what you're thinking right now. How is failure related to being ahead of the curve? Let me tell you, failure is an essential part of the process. It's through our failures that we learn, grow, and improve. It's the stepping stone towards success. Throughout my journey, I've faced many failures, from failed business ventures to personal setbacks. I've experienced many fair share of disappointments, but I didn't let them defeat me. Instead, I used them as opportunities to learn and grow. In fact, some of my biggest failures have led to my biggest successes. And that's the thing about failure. It can be a powerful teacher if you let it. So, how do we handle failure? First, we need to change our perspective on it. Instead of seeing failure as a setback, we should see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Second, we need to embrace failure. It's a natural part of the process, and we can't avoid it. Instead of trying to avoid failure, we should embrace and learn from it. One of the biggest mistakes that people make is being too afraid to fail. They are so focused on not failing that they don't take risks or try new things. But the truth is, if we never fail, we'll never truly succeed. So we need to be willing to take risks and embrace failure if we want to be ahead of the curve. Another important aspect of handling failure is perseverance. We need to keep going even when we fail. It's easy to give up and think that we're not cut out for something. But the reality is that success takes time, hard work, and resilience. So the next time you fail, don't ever give up. Use it as an opportunity to learn, grow, and persevere. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the process. That's all for today's episode of the Rebel Rant series. I hope you enjoy it and learn something valuable. Don't forget to subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, and YouTube Podcasts. For those watching on Spotify, I've made English subtitles available, and for international translation, click CC on the video on my Rebel Rant series podcast playlist on my YouTube channel. And as always, stay ahead of the curve.